And they've got very small feet.
Oh. Okay, there's female shoes, clothes. There's some bones in there.
There is some bones in
There's
here.
bones all over the place in there.
Now, for all you vintage car lovers out there, have we got a treat for you. Jan, eat your heart out. Let's take a look. Okay.
Look at this baby right here.
So I'm totally lost as far as American cars are concerned.
I'm wondering if this is a Nomad. That would be my guess. May be wrong. Let's look at get a good look at the headlights, the grille. Any idea?
Can't
I like
open it.
the rear view mirror. It's still up there.
It's pretty neat, isn't it?
This is really cool. Beautiful car.
Now, I don't know where to go next because there are so many. It is literally like a vintage car lot in a canyon.
It is. Let's
this
do
one?
this truck, since we're right here. And this one, oh, there's a little bit left over. We can read it. It says International. Let's get a picture of that front grille.
Had a few bullet holes.
Look at that shot. Beautiful.
Hey, this could be something like the Bonnie and Clyde car. I know it's not the Bonnie and Clyde car because that's in a casino somewhere. But with the bullet holes, you just don't know who drove it, what were they doing, were they up to no good, and why did they leave it here?
Okay, can just barely make out there on the trunk the badge where it would have said Dodge. And this one looks to be also in really good shape considering the glass, the back window and the glass, the front windscreen, not a scratch in it. Oh man, and the chrome still shining. This is the part of Americana that's just, gives you goosebumps. Let's go around and peek inside. Oh, there's a newspaper on the front seat. That looks to be in pretty decent shape as well. Look at the dash. Wow. I can't believe it. This is... Sorry for the long pauses. I'm just enjoying the... Let's see if we can find a date on this. I don't know. I think the parts where the dates are pretty well chewed up. Salt Lake something. That's remarkable. That's incredible. And we've got a few more, several more up in this direction. Let's go get a peek at those. Here we are again. Some bullet holes, the glass is more busted up. Seeing the roof is probably collecting some snow and all that. But again, the dash and the interior. You can still read the fuel gauge, the speedometer, the water, I mean, everything. Beautiful. So, is this one a caddy? Look down the other side. See where it had the two-tone paint. And then, you can see there's 4 more just right here in view. This is unbelievable.
I'm going to be in the shop.
So there's this one. Let's take a closer look to the inside again as well. See if there's... Yeah, the dash is still in really good shape. All things considering. The steering wheel. Wow. No engine. So just, I'm imagining these were brought up here just for parts, scrap them out, with there being so many.
This one reminds me of my grandmother's Wolseley.
Yeah, see, that's got a plate on there. Can you read what's on that plate? Taking a look inside the next one. This is another Pontiac. You can see on the dash here where it says Pontiac, where the glove compartment would be. Even that, I would love, I mean, just the look of the dash. It's kind of like a little bit space age, but the retro, just classic, clean, functional. I'm in awe.
The plate is full, you can actually read it. Pontiac, Michigan, style number, body number, the trim, the paint, the top, body by Fisher. Maybe you can, I'll get my shadow out of the way. Well, I know what this one is. It's a Chevy.
How do you know that?
Because I'm getting really good at cars.
Yeah?
No, it's because it says it.
Again, the plate. There we are. We'll get a picture of that too, just so that the camera's not in the shot. And then convertible. Or no, I guess the top's just worn away. And again, the dash. Look at those curves. Those fine body lines. Crafted to perfection. Chrome trim still shining. Steering wheel's in very good shape. Rats have really picked this one apart. But the door handles, the window levers, the hand rests, arm rests. Ugh. I want one of these so bad. But I love Tonto. Don't tell him I said that.
No explore would be complete without finding a chicken coop. You thought I was going to say something else then, didn't you?
Yep.
I have found a chicken coop.
Well, it definitely looks like a chicken coop.
So
and there's all the tires from the cars up there.
So this isn't a mining camp. It's more like a homestead.
It does look like a homestead because we got the chicken coop. It looks like there's a corral right behind it, and there is a cabin we'll explore here in a second too. So what's this little room?
Well, it's definitely for nesting. You've got nesting there.
Yep.
And then you've got, this is all wired. Mind the bed, there's an old bed frame on the floor.
Okay.
Mattress.
I'll walk around to the other side. Some bees in there.
Yeah, definitely nesting boxes or laying egg boxes. Not really.
Here's the door.
So cows have been in here because there's cow poop.
And the rats have taken over.
Yeah, the rats have even taken the cow poop into their nest.
Whatever works for insulation.
And then,
Oh, look at that door.
and it's got a little hole in it for them to get in and out. Isn't this neat?
Man, this is extensive. Sorry about the
It's like a
glare.
little mansion.
Just like I just mentioned before we walked into the chicken coop, there you can kind of make out there's a corral. There's still some barbed wire along the fencing. Here's just another pile of some wood debris. Looks like an old mattress, folding mattress. Remember the ones that fold into a U shape? Part of some fencing. And the sound is a
Hey,
natural
there's
spring.
a natural spring here.
Well, that water doesn't look too inviting though.
Well, no, not in the trough. But, I mean, it's being piped. You can see a pipe, so,
From up the mountain somewhere.
yeah, so that it's a spring from somewhere. And the water itself is actually crystal clear. Apart from all that gunge. Wouldn't want to take a soak in that.
No.
So that huge hole, I mean, there's a ladder. Would that have been a mine entrance? With that, well, I mean, there's a ladder.
There is. I don't know. It's like you said, this looks more like a homestead than a mining operation. We haven't really seen any.
There's no
I know
tailings. Oh, there are a few.
There are a few maybe up there. Those are the cabins we want to save for last because those look in really good
There
shape.
are a couple of mines up there. Look, you can see rocks on the side, a couple of holes.
So, but before we go up there, and you can see there are still some mining claims up on the side of the hill. Before we get to that, we're going to take a look at that truck closer. I think that's a Dodge. And then that other cabin we teased, we'll go take a look at that one next. Okay, so the first little cabin looks in
Now-
pretty good shape.
This, to me, just looks like what a miner's cabin should look like.
Yeah, be careful of the floor. And the roof has collapsed over here. Behind us we got a table, some rocks and stuff to come in, some more newspaper.
There must have been, that looks like a little stove vent.
Yeah.
But look at the stones in the fireplace. How pretty
Oh, that's nice.
are those?
Yeah.
Look at the way they
different
are.
striation in there.
That's really pretty.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
that's
the
a nice,
miner
nice
did
fireplace.
that. It's cute. And you've got product
Product of Portugal.
product of Portugal on the side.
Huh.
So I wonder what would have been in those sacks.
I don't know.
Coffee?
That could be.
Oh,
Oh, we got more newspaper underneath. Or we can get a date off of one of those.
Oh yeah. So it's the Ely Daily Times, August 22nd,
1980.
1980.
Nice.
So wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, there's a cool little table. You'd see the height. That's not very tall. I mean, you're
5'3.5", and that half an inch is really important.
and some more sacks up here on the for insulation. It's really nice.
What does that say?
Product of Australia.
Wow.
So, world traveled. What you call them? Sacks. I also just wanted to show the building techniques. You can see how they've got the stone stacked up along the outside perimeter here, along the base. Could have gone up a little bit higher, maybe they didn't finish, but that's helped protect the wood. And then inside, by the ceiling collapse, you can see they've got some tin, and then they layered it with gravel and whatnot, so that's what's fallen down inside to kind of keep it from the wind tearing it up too much. And you can see also they've filled some of these cracks with canvas, like socks material, shirts, whatever, and then just these raw timbers for the main structure. Very neat. All right, is this anything interesting?
Well, I thought it was another animal pen, and I guess it could have been used for that, but I found a kid's boot.
Oh, there's some clothes and
Some female. All of this is female. And they've got very small feet.
Okay, there's female shoes, clothes. There's some bones in there.
There is some bones in
There's
here.
bones all over the place in there.
They're probably animal bones, though. Let me get a... Oh, actually, there are lots of bones.
There are a lot of bones in here.
And there's it's something's...
Yeah, zipper. That could be... This looks like part of a spine.
Could it be like an animal den where they found things and brought things in?
That could be possible.
Or do you think somebody could be buried here?
Or there could be foul play involved. We are in a very remote area, as always.
Well...
So, not sure. Hopefully somebody will be able to point out what kind of bones they are.
I'm not being funny, but I'm sure it would be more likely to be animal bones, because if foul play had been involved, you wouldn't leave tons of clothes like this. There's a pair of jeans over there, but they're all female.
Yeah.
And I mean, but look how tiny they are. I mean, that's like a child's high-heeled shoe. I mean,
yeah, that makes it
that
makes it even worse.
That's my hand, and I've got small hands. Now, obviously, I know that that would have been shriveled to a certain extent by the sun, but there is no way that is an adult shoe. Absolutely no way.
Unless they're from those, is it the Chinese or the Japanese that break the feet?
It's the Japanese, yeah. But no, they wouldn't wear shoes like that.
No.
And all of them, I mean, there's another one. Again, a child's high heel. A Wellington boot, child. This is a child. How curious.
Okay, there's some more.
Hang on, look. That's a
Little
chicken.
wishbone.
That's a chicken bone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've just pulled some of these. I think these are animal bones.
Yeah, from an animal spine, and
So,
maybe small dog, coyote, something was calling this home.
yeah. But it is bizarre.
The clothes and the shoes. I mean, unless this was a storage spot where they had the clothes in here, and then an animal came in and made a nest out of here.
Or they could have put their kid out here because it was naughty.
Yeah.
Or it could have been like a child's playhouse.
Yeah.
But it's
So,
just I'm just...
It is very curious, so let us know what you think.
Yeah, I'm just not happy about high-heeled children's shoes. I'm sorry, that's just... No.
Yeah, like I said, unless she had very small feet. And like I said, the weather does shrivel them and deform them a bit, so...
Yes, that is true. So after thoroughly disinfecting our hands, let's carry on with the explore.
Okay, the pickup truck.
What are those numbers there? It says 1826456.
Is that somebody's phone number? I don't know. I don't see the plate on the firewall.
So what would this one be?
So I said from a distance, I thought this might be like a Dodge. Look at the fuse. There's still some fuses in there. Right on full display.
Now, didn't you say that if you look in the car, the door...
Sometimes in the door jamb, there could be also a plate over there.
Nothing that I can see.
Yeah. I think this one was pretty well gutted.
Yeah, lots of rat poop.
Oh yeah. We'll go around to the back, the bed. See if there's any more identifying features.
Oh, there's a little lizard. You see his tail? The lizard's... Oh, he's just jumped.
And there it is.
So we have one more car to explore. So let's take a look.
Now this body style, I know it's not as elaborate as some of the others, but this is still really cool. I've seen one of these fixed up at a car show one time. Nice paint job.
Now this looks like it's rolled.
Either that or a bunch of snow's collected on the roof and it's given way.
But it makes you wonder. I mean, we drove up here in Tonto, you needed a high clearance 4x4 and we were unsure whether or not we'd be able to get through. How on earth did they get these vehicles up here 20, 30, 40 years ago?
Yeah, I said maybe some of these were towed up here for parts and they were just parts vehicles. And this just washed down, tumbled down in the...
And this is the first sign of a can dump. There's not that many. There's 70 cans I can see down there. Looking at the pull tab type things. I'm not going to go down there, but...
Yeah.
But not a great deal. So, talking of can dump, so this is a 7-Up. So would that be, what, a 70s?
Yeah, I believe so.
Huh. Interesting.
On to the next little bit. What have you found here?
I found a really pretty jar. I mean, it's broken, but it's really ornate, and I have no idea what it is. So it's only 2 pieces, but it's got like flowers on it, roses. It's something quartz, so 32 ounces. Screw lid.
Wow.
And what's it say on the bottom? What does that say?
TM regular
US
US PAT number.
Pattern.
Yeah.
But
patent pending.
But look at the pretty flowers.
Yeah.
I just think that's really ornate.
All right, then I'll work my way into there. This one's just outside the home. See, you got a tray for a toolbox up there, some jars. Can't really tell what's in them here. Let me try to get a little bit closer. One's got something in it. Now some nails. What's this say? That's all worn. Yeah, just a bunch of bits, cans, nuts, screws, chains, bits, parts, pieces. There's a radiator cap. Or not radiator, a distributor cap. The fridge. And then a little, another cubby to keep some stuff. Excellent. On to the next one.
So what do you reckon? Workshop?
I would say by the sunburned corrugated tin, that's exactly what this is.
And right next door to the mine entrance.
Yep, there's the mine right there.
We'll do that in a minute.
This looks like an old petrol tank. Oh, get my shadow out of the way.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Got the remains of a workbench in here. Some bags of concrete that got wet because now it's solid. And yeah, they just used the side of the rock there to lay the roof across. Save for making another wall.
There's a couple of bottles. It's quite an extensive operation, really, isn't it?
It is. There's more buildings up here than first thought.
Huh. So, a little mine shaft. I'm going in.
All right, I got the flashlights.
Let me just...
Ooh,
Did you see that bottle there?
bottle.
Right, let me just check to see if there's any rattling. And there isn't. I think it's too cold anyway, but just to be on the safe side. Oh, it's gated anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Not that I would venture in too far.
No.
You know what they say? Stay out, stay alive.
This jug.
Oh. Oh, it's got a hole in it.
On it.
It's got a hole in it though.
Oh, just a...
Oh, what a shame. But it's a screw top.
Yeah, well, that's one of the most intact we've seen.
That's pretty neat. What a shame about that. Ooh,
Mason jar up here.
that's got gunch in it. I'm not opening it. Dr. Pepper can. Let me just... No, there is nothing. Oh! There's another bottle here, but I'm not touching it.
Oh, looks like it's in grease.
What is that? Oh, it's rock solid. Okay, I am going to touch it. Oh, what is that gunge?
It's grease.
That's disgusting. I'm going to have to disinfect my hands again really well. There's some motor oil. Is it motor oil or just oil?
Richfield.
So they've... Well, there's ore tracks going down.
Kind of see a little ways down there. It makes a decent left turn. All right. Yeah, I don't feel any air coming out. And there's a lot of, try and get here on the floor. There's a lot of big rocks down there. And also, I mean, normally when it's really hard rock, you can hear your voice reverberate. Here, it's like the voice is being sucked down. So,
A dangerous mine.
dangerous mine. That's why they've gated this one. Okay, we've been in all the structures on the site. We've saved the best for last, the home.
That's a trailer that's had a brick wall put up around it.
It
I
is.
didn't realise that.
Kind of
That's natty.
It is. It's a good idea. I mean, they built a huge home out of it, it looks like.
They've even got a flap there. Oh, there's some newspapers. Tuesday, October 14th, 1975. The Las Vegas Sun.
Wow. So that flap. Oh, careful. That flap would be to get to the piping and stuff underneath. So I'm sure some critters live in there.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to open it without a stick.
Well, I don't think we'll be able to see much in there.
I'm just curious. Wah! Not really. Yep, just some pipes.
And a bunch of rat droppings.
Okay.
Looks like they had a screen door too at one point. And yeah, look at the extensive work they've done with all these rocks. I mean, these are natural rocks, and they've just stacked them and mortared in between them.
But they're really pretty too.
And there's intermixed with brick in there as well.
Look, and that's what we saw
at the other cabin by the fireplace.
And isn't this green? Now what's that? Is that iron when it turns green? Or oxidizes? Not sure.
That's for an expert.
So yeah,
and here's the trailer hitch.
It's a medicine bottle. Shall I let you go first? Oh.
Oh, wow.
There's a baby's crib.
Okay, yeah, there's a crib. Foldable bed. Look at that chair.
Oh, that's very 70s, 80s.
I like that. And this fireplace.
Teacher's Guide, Serendipity. Oh, there's newspapers.
Newspaper all over.
Workbook, Serendipity. What's a...
Oh, yeah.
Decoding words. Strange only. Oh, Utah. Provo, Utah. Oh, it's from a school.
Oh.
Wow.
Provo, Utah.
We've been there.
So they came from Utah.
I would say so.
And it
Understanding idioms. So whoever it was, they were homeschooling.
Yeah. And that newspaper from outside was in 75?
Yeah.
So homeschooling back in the 70s. Well, that artwork kind of looks like it could definitely be that era. And there's another, looks like a workbook there on the bed. And oh, we got some newspapers and things over here. Another workbook. There's a bunch of them.
Well, they obviously Project Home Help.
Emergency readiness. Is there a date on that? Well, you can look for that up. Oh, I found a date on this newspaper.
Have you?
Yep. Let me move that real quick. Thursday, September 13th, 1973.
1973. So the papers outside were 1975. So let's go in here first.
Okay, and to my right, looks like there's a frame. They could have had a bed in there.
I think this is the kitchen. What is the kitchen?
Well, it's got like a bed frame and a chest of drawers here.
But this is a trailer.
Yeah, this is the trailer section. And, okay, floors feel a little bit squishy. Maybe we'll go one at a time. There's the cabinets, there's the sink.
There's a lot of rat poop.
There is.
Hold your breath. Anything in the cupboards?
There is. There's a standard or Stardust bleach, chlorine bleach box. A hairbrush, empty bottle. There's like a stove section, it looks like, maybe. Up here, plastic forks and spoons. Now very carefully make my way. See, those ones are empty. To the next section. Oh, the floor is bowing in here. Okay. It's like a little wardrobe. Got some drawers. A light fixture in the corner there. What's around the corner here? Oh, it's just the door that goes outside. Okay. And back, we'll look at this side. That's where the sink was. These drawers, there's... I'll put a light on. There we go. All right. So that's the kitchen trailer area. Done. Oh, what's in there? Some plugs for the sink and a washcloth. And you. Okay.
So while you've been mooching in there, I've just been looking around here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that you've got like coins that they've put in the top above the windows, which I think is really neat. Are they coins? Or bottle tops or something?
I think these are, no, those are batteries.
Oh, are they batteries?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bit different.
And it's really different.
And I was also thinking, all these children's books,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's this children's book down here, storybook. My silly poodle put its head through the hole in that bag and it got stuck. The same thing had happened before. Now, obviously a kid's book, but and the cot, so a real young'un.
Yeah.
But with the serendipity books, I would say they had more than one child here, a slightly older one. That's just what I think.
Yeah. And they came from Utah. Wonder if they were a Mormon family.
Quite possibly.
Tried his hand at mining.
Is that the room that leads outside that you got to from there?
Yeah, because that door goes outside, so that's like an empty void out back right there. And I think next, we'll try to make our way over there. Okay, we're being just very gentle. You see this this roof isn't in the best shape.
Oh my.
So we don't want to step on a board, which knocks that over. Okay, what's back here?
Apart from a load of carpet.
Okay, we'll get that in a second.
Oh, I would love to go back there.
Let me turn
I'm
the
not.
lights on.
I'm not going to, but...
No, there's a bunch of... Oh, there's a lot of clothes.
But look at the books. Look at in those boxes. They're full of books.
Boxes and boxes of books.
So they're very well read. What's the floor like?
It's like cement. Just feels like maybe it's dirt. I think it's dirt, actually.
Images. Checking your work.
Jeez, these are still in pretty good condition.
But look how many boxes and boxes of books there.
And they're on the shelves. They're just everywhere.
And it makes you wonder. I mean, obviously this was a family. At least, I would say, definitely a couple of kids.
Yeah, that said, and this adds the reading material, because they start to put the story together from Utah, reading material, probably homeschooled. And then you can see that their clothing's still here.
What happened to them?
I know, this is where you start to question, where it starts to become sad and real. You know, these were people this was their way of life. And just everything's been left behind.
Now, they must have actually moved in here in 73 because the newspaper on the wall is dated 73.
Oh, wow.
And again, tons and tons of these home help books.
Yeah, there's just boxes of those.
And a little child's
Baby shoe.
So I wonder, the shoes that we found earlier down there, so I wonder whether or not they belonged to the children that lived here.
Yeah, like you said, it is bizarre to have high heels that size.
So what's in there? So that's where...
That's just a little storage shed.
So that bottle is complete.
Liquor bottle.
Don't know what it is. Is that like a Bell's whiskey or something?
Maybe.
And this is the back where the books were.
Yeah, the books were all in here. There's some more.
So where would their loo have been?
I don't know. And there we go. There's the two back entrances. And that's it.
I have found a date on the doorstep. There looks like there's some initials as well, but I can't make those out. But 1973, which coincides with the date that we first saw.
Yeah, the newspaper.
So this must have been when they first moved in, or when they first built it. Whatever happened to them? What do you think happened to them? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments below. So another great find on Google Earth. I have no idea what this place is called, or what they were mining, or any history about it at all, really.
No, but it was jam-packed. It had a little bit of everything from, the vintage cars everywhere, the mystery of the shoes and the clothes and the bones. So hopefully somebody knows what that is. And then the mystery behind what happened to this family. Like I said, it starts to really drive it home when you find their clothes and the workbooks that were worked.
And why leave a child's crib behind? I mean, I know we are right out in the middle of nowhere, so having to haul all that stuff when they left. But why did they leave?
That's the question.
What do you think? And on that note, get out there, go and explore, put another pin in the atlas, and we will see you on our next adventure or on Patreon. Bye.
Bye.